Hello students, in this video we will discuss on the topics twin prime, co-prime and prime factorization with the two different methods. One is prime factorization method and other one is a factor tree method and the other one is continuous division method. Okay, but before we begin, I'm Bikash and you're watching Online Bikash. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. So this is the list of prime numbers up to 100. Here all the numbers which are in marked as yellow, so those are prime numbers. You count the prime numbers up to 100. How many prime numbers are there from 1 to 100? You count it and you find out, and in the comment section you can comment. So what is twin prime? A twin prime, the prime numbers that differ by 2. Differ by 2 means what? The difference between the two prime numbers must be 2. Then those prime number will be known as twin prime. Okay, let us be very clear with another definition. The two prime numbers that has one composite number in between them. Again I am repeating, the two prime numbers that has one composite number in between them. If I see some examples, let us bring the table. Okay, so in this case you can see this 3, okay, this 3 and this 5. In between these two prime numbers there is a number that is 4 and which is composite. Okay, so this is prime and this is prime. In between them this is composite. So we can call this 3 and this 5 as a pair of twin prime. In the same way, this 5 is a prime number, this 7 is a prime number, and in between them this 6 is a composite number. So we can call this 5 and 7 as twin prime. Okay, and the same way 11 is a prime number, 13 is a prime number, and in between them this 12 is a composite number. So we can call this 11 and 13 as twin prime, pair of twin prime. Okay, so let us see some examples. 3 and 5, 11 and 13, 5 and 7, 41 and 43. So you also can find out some pair of twin prime numbers from this table. What are co-prime numbers? Okay, so what are co-prime numbers? Any two natural number. Remember my dear students, in this case any two natural number. So it may be prime or it may be composite. There is no matter. Okay, so just any two natural numbers whose common factor is only 1. Okay, so what is common factor? But I discussed in my previous video what is common factor and what are prime numbers, what are common composite numbers. I discussed in my previous video. Okay, you can see an I button pop up in the right corner of your screen. So in that if you press, then you will get a link of a video, and that is the video where I discussed about the prime numbers, about the factors. Okay, so let us see what are co-prime numbers. Any two natural numbers whose common factor is only 1. So you have some examples, 2 and 3. Okay, let us discuss this 2 and 3. So what are the factors of 2 and 3? The factor of 2 is 1 into 2. Okay, 1 into 2, and the factor of 3 is 1 into 3. 1 into 3. So in this case you can see the common factor, that means having same factors. Okay, this is 1 and in this is also 1. Then 2 and 3 are different factors, so they have common factor is what? 1. So we can call this 2 and 3 as co-prime. Okay, so again I am repeating the definition. Any two natural numbers whose common factor is only 1. Okay, similarly you can find you can see that 5 and 7 are also co-prime numbers. Okay, 3 and 4, the factor of 3 is what? 1 and 3. The factor of 4 is what? 1, 2 and 4. Okay, in this case the common factor will be 1, so that's why 3 and 4 are co-prime numbers. Similarly 4 and 9 are also pair of co-prime number. Okay, so in the same way you can find out some other pairs of co-primes. Now let us come to the point prime factorization. Okay, so what is prime factorization? Let us understand. Any composite numbers can be written as a product of prime numbers. Okay, so if you take any composite number, it may be 10, it may be 15, it may be say 4, it may be 9, all the composite numbers can be written as a product of prime numbers. Okay, it will be very clear with an example. 12. Okay, let us take the 12. 12 is a composite number. My dear students, before starting this prime factorization, you must be clear with what is prime numbers and what is composite number. Okay, if you are not still clear with this, so you just go back to my previous video and learn what is prime numbers and what is co-prime and what is composite numbers. Okay, so 12 is a composite number and this 12 can be expressed as a product of prime numbers. Okay, in this case you see this 2 is a prime number, this 2 is a prime number, this 3 is a prime number. If you multiply this 2 times 2 times 3, so 2 into 2 is what? 4. 4 into 3 is what? 12. So this composite number 12 has been expressed in the form of as the product of these 3 prime numbers. Okay, this is known as prime factorization. Is it clear? So let us see one more example. 15 is also a composite number, and 15 can be expressed as the product of 2 prime numbers, that is 3 and 5. Let us see one more example. 18 is equal to 2 into 3 into 3. So this is the prime factorization of 18. And so what will be the prime factorization of 10? You will tell me. At the end of this video, I will tell you what are the prime factorization of 10. Okay, but now my dear student, how we will find out the prime factorization of a number? What is the method to find out the prime factorization of a composite number? So this method will be discussed in this video. Okay, since this 12, 15, 18 and 10 are all smaller number, so we can easily tell what is the prime factorization of that number. But in case of a bigger number, say 180, in case of a bigger number, say 200, in case of a bigger number, say 300, so what we will do in that case? Okay, let us see what is the method of prime factorization. So in this part we will describe, or we will try to explain the finding out of prime factorization of 20 using one method, and the name of that method is factor tree method. Okay, this method will be shown in a video, so watch this video. In here, first of all we will write the 20, then 20 can be expressed as a 4 into 5. Yes or no? 20 can be written as 4 into 5. Okay, now this 5 is prime number, so we cannot break this 5 again. Okay, 5 you cannot break this. There is no number that you will multiply to get 5, only 1 into 5, except that there is no other number. But in case of 4, we can write, because 4 is a composite number, and in case of 4 what we will write? 2 into 2. Okay, so this 5 is a prime number, this 2 is a prime number, this 2 is a prime number, so we will write, therefore 20 is equal to 2 into 5. Okay, so this 2 and this 2 and this 5 has been written as a prime factorization of this 20. Hope you have understood. So to be clear, very clear with this method, let us see one more example. Prime factorization of 60 using factor tree method. Okay, the same method we will describe with another number, that is 60 here. So let us see the movie. Here we will write the 60 and we will split it up, we will break it. So 60 can be written as 6 into 10. My dear students, you might be thinking, so why 6 into 10? Can we write say 20 into 3, because 20 into 3 is also 60. Yes, of course you can write. Okay, so let us see 6 into 10. Now in this case, this 6 is not prime number. This 6 is a composite number, and this 10 is also a composite number. So what we will do, we will break them again. This 10 can be broken into 2 into 5, and this 6 can be broken into 2 into 3. Okay, let us make it smaller. So therefore 60 is equal to, we will write what? This 2, this 3, this 2, this 5, since they are prime numbers. Okay, we will write them 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Okay, so why we have written in that way? Because we are trying to make them in ascending order. Okay, we could write 2 into 3 into 2 into 5. This 2 into 3 into 2 into 5 we could write, but let's make it in ascending order. Okay, so that's why we have written 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Hope you are clear with this method. So if you are, you can try the method at your home. You can take any other number, say you can take 40, you can take 50, you can take 90, you can take 100 to prime factorize. Okay, so I hope you will try this in your home. Now let us see one more method, that is a continuous division method. Okay, it is not the factor tree method. The method we learned here is factor tree method, but now we will learn continuous division method. Okay, so we will divide in the sort method. Okay, sort division method. Hope you will know this sort division method. So 5 9s are 45 and 3 3s are 9. So therefore 45 will be written as 3 into 3 into 5. Okay, this is the end of this is the factorization of prime factorization of 45. Here what we have done, we have divided this 45 by a prime number. Okay, we have divided this 45 by a prime number. So the prime number that we used here is this 5. So 5 9s are 45, and again this 3 can divide the 9. Remember, this 3 is also prime number, so all the divisors are prime number in fact. Okay, never you take a composite number in this method. Okay, if you take composite number, then the method will be wrong. Okay, your result will be wrong. So 5 9s are 45, 3 3s are 9. So these divisors are the prime factorization of 45. Okay, we have written this 3, we have written this 3, we have written this 5 in ascending order, 3 into 3 into 5. Okay, this is the way to finding out of prime factorization using continuous division method. So again in the same method, let us try to find out the prime factorization of 42. So you see, we will again divide the 42 by a prime number, and in this case we can take 2 as a prime number because 2 is also a prime number. So 21s are 42 and 3 7s are 21, and 7 cannot be divided again. Okay, this is the prime number only, so we can write 42 equals to 2 into 3 into 7. And one more thing, if you multiply this 2, 3 and 7, you will get 42. Okay, this is called prime factorization. We can express this 42 being a composite number. We can express this composite number as the product of few prime numbers. This 2 is a prime number, this 3 is a prime number, this 7 is a prime number. Okay, so this is a continuous division method, and this method is widely used. Okay, in the next part of this video we will discuss HCF and LCM. Okay, when we will use the technique of finding out of HCF and finding out of LCM, we will use this continuous division method. Okay, this method is popularly used. Okay, so hope you have understood it well, and now in your home you will try to find out the prime factorization using continuous division method also. Okay, you can take any other composite number, say you can take 60, you can take 200, you can take 500, all are composite numbers. Okay, so you will try this in your home. So this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching, but since I told you that I will tell you the prime factorization of 10, the prime factorization of 10 will be 2 multiplied by 5. Okay, so I think you have got it right. So if you find this video useful, then please subscribe, like the video, and share with your friends and family. To get more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. God bless you all.